Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Darren Little here with the MLM Superheroes, and we are live right now on an international broadcast, broadcasting to all four corners of the world. Guys, what we're going to be talking about today is how can you use the power of the internet to generate freedom? Freedom so that you never ever have to worry about money again for the rest of your life. Now, guys, I was very fortunate over the course of my own career. I got into the home-based business industry when I was in my mid-20s. And I want you to keep in mind, guys, when I first started in this industry, my entry price was $4,000. Okay, so that wasn't, I wasn't taking it lightly as a brand new entrepreneur. I took it really, really seriously. But because I had some really good mentors, trainers, coaches that showed me what networking was, they showed me how to really do real business. I took those strategies that I learned from that network marketer, guys, I took them into the real business world, and by the time I hit 35 years old, I made my first $1,000,000. So, guys, what I want to talk to you today is what I call leverage. Because here's the biggest challenge that we're going through right now, guys, is that right now our economy is literally in dire straits. I mean, quite honestly, we haven't had situations like what we're going through right now since the Great Depression, guys, and that's the truth. So what's happening is that families right now, they get to the end of the month. They've got about 3 to 5 days or so, 4 or 5 days at the end of the month where they don't have enough money, and there's that still little bit of the end of the month. So what do? They put that on their credit cards. Now here's what happens. After those credit cards get stacked up, stacked up, stacked up, stacked up, now what do they have to do? They still need the cushion. So they start to miss a mortgage payment. Okay, so that first mortgage payment missed, it might last them a couple of months of the cushion. Now what comes next? The home starts to go far behind. The home starts to go in foreclosure. Now they go over to their car payments. The car payments start this rabbit hole down like this. And at some point in time, guys, here's what happens. They go into financial overwhelm and they end up going into bankruptcy. So there's never been a time like this, guys. It's really unfortunate because people typically are working what's called linear income. Now, what's linear income? Linear income is when you're trading time for money. Okay, now in a linear income, you're either working an hourly rate, right? You could be working 1 or 2 or even sometimes 3 jobs, but at some point in time, guess what? You got to sleep. So there's only going to be a certain number of hours in the day that you can be trading for that hourly rate. You could be a contractor or a plumber or an electrician, something where maybe a tradesperson, but they're not always booked, right? They're not always booked. So what they have to do is use their time to go get the work. Now they've got work, but when they're done, they're starting all over again, right? So there's these pockets of time where they've got no work, right, on that linear income. The person could be a person that's what's on a fixed salary. Now, typically what happens with the salary, guys, is that you're typically contracted to work 5 days a week, okay? Now, what happens for a lot of people is their boss says, well, can you just do this one little thing for tomorrow? Now that takes them into the beyond their work day. Can you just finish this thing over the weekend? We got a big presentation next week. Can you just finish that off? So what ends up happening at some point in time, they reach what's called a breaking point. They are done with it, guys. They're done with it. Now, how are they going to be able to turn their life around? How are they going to do it? Well, what I learned in my 20s was something that I call leverage. leverage. So if you're in an arm wrestle with somebody, once you reach a certain point, now you can use all your body weight to win that arm wrestle, okay? So that's called leverage. Now, how are you going to create leverage? You're going to be able to create leverage in two ways. One is to clone yourself. Just like you've got some special DNA formula from the future where you're going to actually be able to make duplicates of you, so that right now, just to give you an idea, guys, I am doing presentations and millionaire mentoring in all four corners of the world. There's people watching clone versions of me right now on the internet while I'm working, while I'm sleeping, while I'm away on vacation. That's just the power of the internet. So if you learn how to clone yourself, you can create leverage. You can also create leverage through other people's efforts. Now, J. Paul Getty, this quote, guys, just so you know, completely changed my life. J. Paul Getty once said, "I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own." Now, I want you to think about this. Because if I'm working an 8-hour-a-day, right, and somebody else is working 100 hours a day, of course they're going to make more money. So if out of those 100 people, everybody only worked 1 single hour, I've just worked 100 hours of time. You see how that's called leverage, guys. And when you learn these strategies, I'm telling you what, this is how you create freedom. Freedom for yourself, because now you're cloning yourself, and you're cloning yourself through the efforts of others. Now you start making money 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. So guys, what I typically look for when I'm looking for a business opportunity, I look for something that I call a category creator. What is a category creator? A category creator is a company that has no competition. There's no competition in the entire marketplace with a category creator. Okay, so I look for a category creator. I mean, can you imagine as an entrepreneur if there was no other company that was doing what you're doing? That's called a category creator. The next thing that I look for is I look for what I call the largest demographic possible. What's a demographic? That's the target market. Who will it appeal to? So if I can get the widest range of people, or the widest range of age, right? That's the best possible case scenario, right? The widest demographic. And I look for something that I call mass market, mass appeal, easy market entry, something that anybody can afford. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is today I'm going to show you a couple different strategies, and I'm going to show you how you can actually leverage my story as your business partner to be able to take $154 like I did and turn it into $135,000. Now, I'm not talking about doing paid marketing here. I'm not talking about doing traffic or solo ads. I'm not talking about running banners. I'm not talking about doing any type of an ad campaign, guys. What I'm talking about is simple, casual connections. Simple, casual conversations. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what's very interesting. What people don't realize is that we really truly all want the same things in life. We all want to have good health and fitness, you know. We all want to have a good family. We all want to have a nice roof over our heads or a nice home. We all want to drive a nice car, something that's not going to be breaking down, you know, every week, if you know what I mean. We all want to have nice clothes. We all want to be able to have some type of adventure and spontaneity and travel around the world and have these cool, exciting things happen in our life. We all want to feel loved. We all want to feel needed. We all want some type of a great spiritual connection. But here's what I will tell you about human beings. if you dig right down and down and down and you really get to the core of a human being, here's what you'll find. That human beings want to give back, make a difference, and leave behind a legacy. Okay, if you really get to the core. So because of the fact that I had some great mentors, guys, some great coaches, what I like to be able to do is to share with other people so that I can take people as young as 18 years old and put them into full-time incomes, more so than they would be getting at their regular job, in 30 to 90 days. Now, what's going to be the deciding factor is, are you coachable? Can you surrender your ego? Can you just follow a simple step-by-step formula that we know 100%, guys, unequivocally, will guarantee that you can, between 30 and 90 days, have more income than most people working full-time jobs? Does that sound something like you might be interested in? Imagine what it would be like to be able to go to bed whenever you feel tired, to get up whenever you feel rested, and in the morning wake up and just go, all my bills are paid. All my bills are paid. Wouldn't that be a great feeling to have, to wake up in the morning and know that all your bills are paid already? That's what we do, guys. That's what we show people how to do. So what I like to be able to do is to show a person literally how within 48 hours of joining a business that they can actually become profitable, and then from that point onwards, it's all profit in their pocket, okay? So what we're going to be talking about today is a company by the name of Explocial. Now, what makes us so unique and different? What makes us what I call a category creator? Guys, do you know that if I can help put $4,500 back into your pocket with products that you're going to buy anyway, you know, like if you're going to go to a movie, or you're going to go to an adventure park, or you're going to go buy new clothes, or you're going to get a new car, if I can save you $4,500, that's like you getting a raise at your regular job. So our products help families to save $4,500 back in their jeans, and from a company standpoint, we help companies to be able to increase their sales by over 30% or more. 30% or more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how, using these very simple strategies, that I was able to take $154 and turn it into $135,000 just with the power of simple, casual conversations. But it all gets back to one thing, guys. One thing. With this type of a business model, something or someone other than you is going to do the business presentation. Really important that you get this. Something or someone other than you is going to do the business presentation. Very, very important that you get this. So the thing to understand about this particular business model, guys, is that we use one simple video to do the majority of the work for you. I call it the heavy lifting. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share my screen and go live. And I'm going to show you the one simple video, guys. This one simple video I was able to take $154 and turn it into $135,000. Now, guys, I didn't go out and do any sort of special bells and whistles. I didn't have to make more lead capture pages and funnels and do any other type of videos other than what the company provided me with. So that's exciting to know that this one simple video, guys, was responsible for creating that type of income. This one simple video that you could get people to watch. This one simple video that anybody could watch. So what's going to determine how much money that you make is how many people can you get to watch this one simple video. How many people on your team can you get to watch this one simple video? So I'm going to play the video now, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to log in. I'm going to show you our products, and I'm going to show you the type of income that you can generate within 24 to 48 hours of starting the business if you're coachable, if you can surrender your ego, and if you can just follow simple step-by-step instructions. So here we go.
Hi, my name is Larry Marcus. That's actually me along with my wife Bonnie in the picture you're looking at. I think that was taken on a dinner cruise that we were on just a couple of months ago with some friends. But hey, more importantly, the reason you're here today is that someone you know personally invited you to spend a few minutes with me. They did that because they believe that you might be someone who could qualify to earn some serious money with our company. What I'm going to talk to you about today is a program that right now is helping people from over 30 countries around the world to make more money and to change their financial lives for the better. So here's our agenda for today. I'm going to spend the next few minutes showing you how you can make an extra $300 to $1,000 a day working part-time right from your home. In fact, if you hang in there with me, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a free special report that shows you exactly, step by step, how you can earn $1,000 or more your very first week with us. And I'm going to show you how to do this without having any special skills, without having to sell anything. And I'm going to show you how you can use our plug-and-play system to do almost all the work for you. And I'm actually going to show you how by working with us, you can build an income where you actually keep 100% of all the commissions. So you might be asking yourself, well, okay, who is Larry Marcus and why should I listen to him? I think that's a fair question. So let me tell you a little bit about me and my background. I first got involved in the home-based business industry back in 1981. That's over 30 years ago. Someone my wife knew invited me to sit down with them and take a look at an idea to make some money. I was skeptical. I didn't want to go, but it was a friend of my wife's, so out of courtesy, I just had to be there. The next 2 hours back in 1981 that I spent with Bert changed my life forever. That day, I joined a home-based business, and I ended up building a large international networking organization across the United States and 9 other countries as well with 2 companies. Because of the success that I had, I've been invited in as a consultant to work with more than 50 other companies around the world to help them improve their sales and help their distributors or affiliates to earn more money for themselves. In fact, I've helped thousands of people, many of them just like you, to create amazing income and lifestyles over these last 30 years. Well, let's talk about some of the reasons that I'm going to explain to you today why Explocial can be the vehicle that can change your life forever. Number one, we've got a very low cost of entry. You can get started with Explocial for as little as $29. Next, we pay a 100% commission. Think about that. 100% of all the money from our memberships that are generated get paid to you. Next, our products are digital, easy to use, products that everybody wants. You're able to profit very quickly when you join Explocial. We have many of our members, our affiliates, get into profit their first day or 2 with us when they join. With Explocial, you can make more money with fewer sales and fewer people than just about any company we've ever seen. And when you work with our system properly, our system can actually provide you an unlimited number of prospects. And just in case you're wondering how other people perceive the Explocial business, here's a recent snapshot showing Explocial as the #1 most popular business opportunity on the internet, with a 1,500% gain during this period. People around the world are recognizing Explocial as the business of choice for a low investment and for really big earnings. Now, before we talk about money, let's take a look at our products. We've got incredible products that each of us are going to want to use ourselves and also make available to others. Like I mentioned to you before, our products are digital, easy to use, easy to access, and they've got real value for people. Let me talk about some of those products with you. First, we help small businesses to make more money. And let me explain to you, if you don't already realize it, as an Explocial affiliate, you're now your own small business. You're a small business owner. We offer small businesses business and sales incentives. They can give away unlimited, all-inclusive vacation getaways, luxury cruise packages, shopping discounts, and a whole lot more. And of course, the best part is you can use these packages to save money for your own family. You can give one of these incentives as a gift when someone responds to a direct mail or an email offer from you, or maybe you want to give one as an incentive to someone who looks at this presentation to see if they're interested in joining your Explosial team. Next, we find ways to help you save more money. Our membership savings program is just amazing. We've got an elite collection of perks and discounts that offer each member over $4,500 in savings, with access to thousands of our local and national discount offers, cashback comparison shopping, discounts on movies and groceries. You can save big dollars on all the restaurants that you frequent around the country, and we have exclusive member-only perks that even includes a free pair of eyeglasses along with really unbelievable personal concierge services. We help small businesses to make more money. We train you and your employees so that you can increase your bottom line profits. We do that with world-class sales and marketing training. Our training can actually help you take any type of business to the next level. People spend thousands of dollars monthly on similar training, and you receive the same and better training as an Explosial member. We also help small businesses to get more money. We help people to make more money, save more money. We help small businesses get more money through our small business loan program. We loan between $5,000 and $250,000. It's actually better than any kind of cash advance on the market. We've got a fast and easy application process, and we make decisions really quickly. You can get paid to help small businesses get the funding they need to fuel their growth and fuel the economy. Now, what you're really here to talk about today, we help our affiliates to make more money. Our affiliates earn big money, high 100% commissions. They've got a low cost to get started. We provide a complete plug-and-play system. You can earn a full-time income quickly with a very small team of people. You can create more time, more money, and more freedom so that you can actually live the life of your dreams. Well, let's go ahead and talk about how simple and easy it is to earn money with our program. In fact, I'm going to teach you a strategy today that if you followed it exactly would help you to earn over $119,000 and create a passive recurring income of more than $6,300 every month. And I'm going to show you how to do it in the next 6 months or less, even if you know nothing about marketing and you have no sales skills. In fact, I'll show you how if you wanted to, you could earn an extra $1,000 or more this week with us. I know right now you might be thinking, Larry, that sounds too good to be true. I don't know if I could ever do something like that. Well, I promise you, in just a few minutes, you're going to be sitting in front of me with your mouth open, your eyes wide open, and your mind will all of a sudden be thinking, wait a minute, I can do this. Because the truth is that you actually can do what I'm going to show you today. In fact, you'll realize when I'm done that I'm actually being very conservative. The requirement here is actually very easy. This is a strategy based on building a small team of affiliates and members in the Explosial program. The entire system is based on each affiliate referring only 4 others who join the program for just $29. Now, besides the $29, if those people want to earn commissions with you, they pay just a small affiliate fee. We call this the power of 4. And these requirements, again, are so easy. 4 other people who need or want more money. Think about this, 4 people who want more fun and more freedom in their life. This is the key to the entire strategy, just enrolling 4 people. That's all anybody has to do is enroll 4 people. Now, once you go ahead and enroll your 4 members, that's it. You're all done. You're going to spend the rest of your time helping those 4 to enroll their 4 people just like you did. So here, let's just use an example and see what happens. With each person doing this, within just 6 months, or if you'd like, it can happen in as little as 6 weeks, there would be 126 members that you're getting paid a 100% commission on. So let's take a look and see how you'd actually get paid. Well, every gold membership that's sold costs $29 and pays a 100% $29 commission. So 126 members would mean $3,654 in our gold membership commission being paid directly to you. Now, we know that approximately half of those 126 people are going to upgrade to our platinum membership. Well, every platinum membership pays a $100 commission. This would mean an additional $6,300 paid, again, directly to you. This would be a total of $9,954 in monthly recurring income. That's not one time. That's income that comes into you month after month over and over again. Now, if you stopped building your business right there, which would be a silly thing to do, but if you did, that would be $119,448 for the year. And that's with only 126 members on your team. Well, compare those results to working with other home-based opportunities. It's really just simple math. With Explocial, over $119,000 annually, and that's with only 126 people. Compare that to needing many thousands of people in other programs like you see in this box here to make the very same money. It just makes more sense to build a business where you need fewer sales and fewer people to make more money. So you might be saying, well, Larry, I'm not really sure this will work out for me. You have to remember that all you and each new affiliate had to do was to enroll just 4 people. Just 4. That's it. So what if you achieved only 50% as much of the success as we just talked about? Well, you'd still have almost $5,000 in monthly residuals coming into you every month. And that's after just 6 months. You need to know that many people joining our program do this much faster. Let me tell you about our 2 levels of membership. First, our gold membership. It's just $29 monthly, and it includes our incentive certificates for travel, shopping, and more. Like I mentioned to you earlier, you can give away an unlimited number of these incentives to help you bring in more and more business for yourself. We also include in our gold membership our member discount savings program. You can join us and save money on personal and business items that you purchase. Your membership, your $29 membership, can save you money in a wide variety of areas. It'll keep more money in your pocket. Many of our people save more than the $29 monthly membership just on groceries, movie tickets, and a couple of other purchases. Now, our second membership is what we call our Platinum membership. That's $100 monthly, and it includes all of our small business marketing tools. That's a website builder and hosting service. You can build and host with us an unlimited number of websites. We can go ahead and get a domain for you of your choice, your own customized domain for you to put your websites on. We also offer our small business sales and marketing training, world-class training for both you and any employees you may have to go ahead and train you in sales, marketing, personal development, and a host of other topics to help you go ahead and improve yourself and improve your bottom line. You know, many people say to me, Larry, I love 100% commissions, but how does the company pay for its operations if you pay 100% of the money out? And that's a really good question. The company or your upline never take any of your money. You are actually paid 100% of the commissions from both the $29 gold program and the $100 platinum membership program. We just deduct the applicable credit card fees, or else we'd actually be losing money. Other than the credit card fees, you get paid 100% on the $29 and $100 programs. Now, what the company does is it charges each affiliate a $24.95 monthly affiliate fee, and that covers the cost of providing all the work we do with the products, your website, hosting fees, support, and all the other expenses. So each affiliate pays $24.95 once during the course of a month, and that $24.95 allows them to have a never-ending stream of 100% commissions on $29 and $100 memberships. I want you to know that this is, in fact, really like hitting the simple button. Think about it. We market to people what they really want. We market to them the ability to have more money, to have more lifestyle, more freedom. All you do is simply invite people to watch this video presentation and then go through your personalized website. Our plug-and-play system does all the selling, all the training, the upgrading, and all the educating for you. So now you've got to ask yourself a question. You see, this strategy works, but the question is, will you? Are you willing to make a simple 30-day commitment to yourself and your family? Do you have other options for creating this kind of income, this kind of freedom in your life? What else is going to allow you to take less than 55 bucks and refer just 4 people into a system where in as little as 6 weeks you can create this kind of income? It all starts with today and with committing yourself to just referring those 4 others. It really is as simple as that. Let me ask you this question. Why are you here with us today? Well, I think if you're here now, you're here because you're looking for more. You're looking for more time to spend with your family, more money to take care of the ones you love. You're looking for more freedom to live the life that you want to live. I want to ask you to join us today. Join us if you're motivated and you want to get more out of life. Join us because you're somebody who can make a decision. Join us now because the person that invited you here is only going to work with 4 people, and chances are he or she has already contacted someone else besides you, and we're instructing them not to wait on anybody. One thing I know for sure today, and that is that you'll never have to feel trapped by time and money worries ever again. I know that today, now that you and I have spent a little time together, you know that you've got a way to change your financial future for the better. You have a way to create the life that you always wanted to have. All of us here at Explocial are proud and excited to welcome you to our team today. Just go ahead and click the Join Now button below this presentation, and we'll talk to you again when you get to the other side.
Okay, guys, so what I want to do here now is I'm going to log into my actual Explocial back office, because I really want for you to understand here, guys, that we just use our company tools. Like, this is our corporate website. It's set up like a PowerPoint presentation, so I can actually use this if I'm doing something live or I'm out and about. I can explain one of these slides at a time and then just advance them. So we've really set this up so it's highly duplicatable. Anybody can do this, guys. It doesn't matter if you're 18 years old. It doesn't matter if you're 80 years old. We have the tools already to go so that you can let the tools do the work for you instead of you, okay? So it's really important that you understand that the goal of this in networking is to connect people to people. That's what networking is. It's not a sales pitch model, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log into my back office, and before I get into our products, guys, what I want to do is I want to show you this, because this is going to blow you away. I wonder what would happen if you were to roll out a business and, you know, maybe just started on the June 10th, and by the end of July already generate $12,300 in cash income, guys, into your bank account. And then from there, generate $135,000 just using that one simple video. Now, let's take a look at what might happen here, guys. What could possibly happen if you use this type of formula? Well, let's take a closer look. Let's take a look at some of the activity that can happen over the course of just a few days. Just a few days. Look at this on the 10th. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's $150. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's $210. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's $120. 1, 2. Now let's take a look at the platinum memberships. Okay, so today's been, you know, $360, probably $300 the day before, $800 the day before, $800 the day before that. So you can see the power of leverage, the power of duplication when you're working with an actual team. Now, let's see why this is so popular, guys. Why are we so hot? Why are we the top business opportunity right now that everybody is flocking to from all 4 corners of the world? It doesn't matter what company that they're currently with. Why are they adding Explocial to their portfolio? I'll tell you why. Here's why. Let's just take a log in here. Now keep in mind, guys, when you're talking about the average family right now in North America, I want you to really understand that the average family only makes about $3,000 a month. It ranges between about $3,000 and $5,000. So, you know, if you're a younger student, as an example, or you've just graduated from high school and now you're looking to become an entrepreneur, there's no better way, guys, than to make money when you're getting paid 100% of the commissions. So that means with a small little group of only 200 people, do you realize that you will be making the same type of income as a CEO, a chief executive officer, $25,000 a month with a small little tiny team of only 200 people? Now, why are we so popular? Well, I'll tell you what, if you've got a family and you've got kids, chances are they want to go to see the movies. We get 40% off of VIP movie e-tickets. We get 25% off of car rentals, 50% off at the Men's Warehouse. What about if you want to get your kids new bikes? 40% off of retail. I don't know if you've been shopping for bikes lately, guys, but let me tell you, $500 for a bike is pretty darn easy to spend these days. What if you've got you need an oil change? 15% off there. Maybe you want to take a vacation, 15% off. What if you want to go to Disneyland? 10% off on the single-day tickets, 25% off of Avis, 15 to 30% off of Office Depot, 40% off of Six Flags. Guys, do you know that if you've got a family of 4 and one of your kids is 5 or 6 years old and they have a birthday, do you know that a birthday party with 20 or 30 kids, it gets into hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, guys, for that birthday party? Guess who's footing the bill? You are, as the parent. So we get 25% off of Papa John's Pizza. There's other national and international offers like McDonald's, like A&W, like Dairy Queen, like Subway, like Quiznos, Chili's. 30% off on Chili's, guys. So you can see the type of the retailers that are involved in this program. Why would they put their name with Explocial? Because they know that we're global. They know that we're going to be bringing in a ridiculous amount of business to their companies. That's why they've partnered up with us, guys. All of these name brands. Can you imagine your kids want to go see Lion King? You get $26 per ticket off of the Lion King. Maybe they want to go see the Medieval Times, 35% off of adults and up, 19% off of child gate prices. Knott's Berry Farm, 40% off. You maybe want to stay at a hotel, 15% off of the Days Inn. There's tons and tons of different categories. Look at all the categories here, guys. There's literally thousands of retailers that participate in our program from all 4 corners of the world. So now let's take a look. What if you're a company? We help businesses to increase their sales by 30% or more. That means that if you're a realtor, a mortgage broker, an insurance agent, if you've got a massage therapy clinic, if you're into acupuncture, if you've got just a retail outlet that sells clothing, it doesn't matter. You could be a travel agent. It doesn't matter what kind of business that you run. If you're going to give your new customers a bonus in the event that they decide to do business with you, guess who gets more business? You do. If you become a new customer of mine, how about this? How about I give you a 2-for-1 cruise? What if I give you a companion airfare? 2-for-1 airfare the next time you go away on vacation. Guys, these vouchers, you can give away an unlimited number of them. You can use them to have people show up at your home meetings. You can use them to have people show up at your hotel meetings. You can use them to have people opt in to take the tour of whatever it is that you want to market with them on the internet. So it doesn't matter what type of business that you have. Do you know that I can turn all of my customers into promoters? How do I do that? If you bring us a new customer this month, we will give you a discounted golf getaway, or we'll give you $500 in pharmacy discounts, or we'll give you 50% off car rentals. There's so many different offers that you can use to drive more business to your business. Now let's take a look at our training. Because one of the things that we do here, guys, is we know that If we can show you how to market, if we can teach you how to generate an unlimited number of leads using our training, there's a good chance you're probably going to be able to market more products. So what we do is we set up these customizable lead capture pages. They're already done for you. They're complete plug and play. If you want, you can modify them slightly. We know that these convert already, but you might be a mechanic. You might be a photographer. You might be a painter. You might be doing home renovations or construction. Maybe you're a plumber. Maybe you're an electrician. Guys, do you know that we already know that these turn into leads for your business? Now, you can customize them if you want. You can actually make your own lead capture page if you want. So the lead capture pages allow you to generate more leads for your business. Now, let's take a closer look here at the actual training. We know that if we can teach you how to become a marketer and how to clone yourself using the power of the internet, that there's going to be more opportunity for more people to see your business. Because we know that the more eyeballs that you can get in front of your opportunity, the more people are going to want to join your business. So we teach you how to clone yourself, guys. That's like you had some magic DNA formula from the future that allowed you to make replicas. Do you know that right now I'm doing presentations in all 4 corners of the world? Right now, there's cloned versions of me doing presentations, doing millionaire mentoring, offering value to the marketplace. So we teach you in this 20 video course how to master Google Hangouts. What if you could learn how to market online with only 1 hour a day? Everybody's got 1 hour. Now, here's what I will tell you about business. If you increase your skills, you increase your income. Why? Because you're increasing your value to the marketplace. No different than working in a regular job. You know, you get a promotion when you provide more value to the corporation. So we want to help you to increase your value to the marketplace. We also show you in this 24-hour traffic formula how to get eyeballs onto your message fast, 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 guys. Okay, so watch this. Here's something on press releases. Okay, now this video is 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Okay, this is teaching people how to write press releases. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to log into one of my accounts where I'm going to show you the power of this, where you can see this live to get an idea of what target marketing is. So let's take a look at the first one. This one was targeted specifically at real estate brokers. Real estate brokers pack open houses with explosives, new business and sales incentives. Now, guys, when you write a press release, this is like a news item. So I want to talk in what's called third party. So I'm not going to say I did this, I did that, right? I'm going to say Darren Little says da 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 da. So what I do is I put out a newsworthy article like this. Let's see what happened. We'll hit the refresh button there. This was viewed 502 times, but guys, it was shared on social media 310 times. Do you know that if an average person has 300 friends, only 300 friends, let's do the math here, 310 times 300, do you know that that's a potential reach of 93,000 people that got that message? Now watch what happens when I go to share this. If I share this, this little share button pops up, and what comes up? My little advertisement. So keep in mind, this other people shared this 310 times. So watch what happens. Now let's go check out my Facebook page. Let's take a look and see what this actually looks like. Okay, so we'll hit the refresh button here, and voila, there is my little ad. Right now, imagine that ad being on 310 different people's sites, guys. 310 people shared this particular message. That's the power of learning how to be a marketer, which is a lot different than pitching people. Why? Because this is going to do the work for me, not me. So guess where this is going to go? If they click on this button that says real estate brokers, where does that go? Let's check. Oh, look, it goes to the video. So imagine that there's 310 incoming channels that are all driving traffic back to this one simple video. Okay, let's check out another one here. Who is the target market? The MLM Superhero helps business owners add $25,000 per month to their marketing budgets with Explocial. We'll hit the refresh button. How many times was it viewed? 404 times, but it was shared on social media 263 times. So what do we got here? That's another 263 times an average of 300. Now we're at another 78,900 potential people that saw that particular message. Let's check out another one. This was a viral marketing campaign that I did. It was called the Pucker Challenge. The MLM Superhero announces the Facebook Pucker Challenge. What I did here, guys, is I used something that was really crazy called a guerrilla marketing campaign to lasso those people back to me. So partway down here, it talks about how I use these guerrilla marketing strategies, but look what it says. Little has recently taken a position on the advisory board with an online company based out of Melville, New York called Explocial. Guess where that goes, guys? It goes back to the video. So this is powerful. Once you learn these type of strategies, you can completely change your life. Now, keep in mind, that one was shared 508 times, that particular one. 508 times 300 equals. That's 152,000 potential reach with that particular message. So we also talk about how to build a list, how to get it to be responsive, how do you use social media, how do you connect with people on Facebook. Now, these are all sorts of things that we can give away as value to build our list with. So I could give away this book as an example. Opt in now and get this ebook on branding your way to success, or how to become an expert speaker, or connecting with busy people, or my first internet business. Guys, these are what I call value-based content. So I can give this away to somebody, and it doesn't matter whether or not you've written it, guys. The important part is that it's providing value to your target market. Value to your target market. So I can tell you this. The more value that you give, the more income that you receive. That's how it works. So we've got just a ridiculous amount of value in this program, all sorts of different categories that you can use to build your list, and a lot of personal development and sales training as well to teach you how to connect with people, which is the most important part of becoming a top recruiter. How do you connect with people? So keep in mind, guys, this is simple, this is easy, this is something that anybody can do to take their business to a completely different level. So what we're going to do here now is, what I want for you to understand is this, guys. You might be a person right now that's in another network marketing company, and you're seeing this marketing plan going, are you for real? I only need 200 people to make $25,000 a month. Now keep in mind, guys, that's the team. That's not all people that you recruited. That's a team of 200 people, and you're making a $25,000 monthly residual income. Guys, do you realize that's $300,000 a year? That's a lot of income, okay? So can you see why we can take an 18-year-old entrepreneur that's maybe never even had experience before and work with them, coach them, and get them into a full-time income within 30 days, guys? 30 days. They're making more money than their parents. How about that? This is happening right now, guys. We have people that are in their mid-20s that are making over $100,000 a year working the business on a part-time basis, guys. Do you realize the power of that? When we've got somebody like Conrado Casalo works a full-time job. He's only in his 20s. He's already generating a $2,000 monthly residual income in his first 3 weeks. What about Gregory Hinton? He's got a full-time job. He's got 3 kids and a wife. He works from 10 in the morning until 7 at night, and in 45 days, he's generating a $4,000 monthly residual income. What about Matrika Kija? 19 years old, guys. She's a brand new entrepreneur. She already in her first 2 weeks sponsored, I think, 6 people and is 2 or 3 levels down in her duplication in her organization. Do you know that if she continues on the path that she's on right now, by the time she hits 24 years old, there's a very good possibility she's going to be a self-made millionaire. How about that? Guys, we're changing people's lives with this company. We're relieving them from mortgage pain, credit card pain, foreclosures. I'm talking about cars being repoed, eliminated. Literally in 30 to 90 days, people are getting rid of that debt load and finally having the cushion, finally being okay, knowing that they're going to be moving forward and they've got their ticket to financial freedom with Explocial. Now, can you imagine what it would be like, guys, to travel around the world with a laptop computer? There's Wi-Fi everywhere. Trust me. You can get on a plane now and get Wi-Fi. I mean, it's unbelievable what you can do when you're totally free. Totally free. You got no boss to report to. Do you know that this year in January I went to Cancun, Mexico? Then I went to Miami. Then I went to Maui for 2 weeks. Then I went to Seattle. Next week I'm going back to Miami. Then I'm going to Charlotte, North Carolina. And then, guys, I'm going on a Caribbean cruise. And all the time I've got my laptop. I've got my laptop. I can literally sit by the pool, sipping on a pina colada, and make money from anywhere in the world, guys. Anywhere in the world. Now, this right here is called a Google Hangout. Do you realize this, what you're on right now, is going to clone me? So right now, I'm cloned in a number of other areas too. You realize that there's people watching me right now getting Millionaire Mentoring. There's people watching me right now doing another sales presentation. There's people on all 4 corners of the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, watching cloned versions of me. Just like this one is going to become another cloned version of me. How about that? How about that? How about understanding that formula? Like, you could really clone your DNA and make copies of you. Copies of you. What would your life be like if you went to sleep and there was 100 of you still working while you're sleeping? Imagine what it would be like, guys. Imagine what it would be like if you were making money while you sleep. You're making money while you go on vacation. You're making money while you're working. That's how people can do this so fast, because they've learned how to clone themselves. Guys, this is next level. This is next level. So once you learn how to clone yourself and you teach other people how to clone themselves, imagine if you got a little piece of everybody's business. Wouldn't that be pretty good if you were a leader and you could step into your power, take your life to the next level? Guys, this is a really super easy formula. It's not rocket science here. You let a simple video do all the work for you, and you just ask people what they like best about what they saw. That's it. That's the whole business model. There's no selling, there's no convincing, there's none of that, right? We've got such amazing value that we provide to both consumers and business owners. That's called the largest demographic possible, the target market. Who is our target market? Well, are you a family? Do you have kids? That's our target market. Are you a business owner? Are you a realtor, mortgage broker, insurance agent? Do you have a retail outlet? Do you have a hotel, motel? Do you have a nightclub, a lounge? Are you a personal fitness trainer? Do you want to get yourself known internationally in your city? We can help you guys. We can help you. Doesn't matter if you're 18 years old. Doesn't matter if you're 80 years old. We can help you completely transform your reality in 30 to 90 days. Where once you learn these strategies, guys, you will never have to worry about money again for the rest of your life. Seriously, you can take that to the bank. Because now you've got hundreds of you that are working. Even if you never recruited anybody, I'm talking about just clone versions of you all over the internet. I mean, imagine that, right? My phone rings all the time, guys. Why? Because people are watching value. They're learning how to finally do networking. Most people are never taught, guys. Most people are never ever taught what networking even is. They have no idea. They think it's about pitching people. It's not. That's not even how it's done. And if you do that, I'll tell you what will happen. You will get what's called pushback. Pushback. People don't like being sold. So don't do it. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. How are they going to know how much you care? Listen. Listen to what's going on in people's life. Ask questions and listen to what's going on in their life. If you listen, you can help them solve their problem. But guess what's going to help them solve their problem? The video. The video is going to help them solve their problem, not you trying to explain the business opportunity. So if you can just get out of your own way, you can make a fortune. If you can just pique their curiosity and get out of the way. That's what it takes, guys. Now, if you're coachable, and you can follow these simple step-by-step instructions between 30 and 90 days, guys, guess what? You're financially free. So what I would encourage you to do is this. Get back to the person that invited you to this particular call and say, you know what? I'm ready. Let's do this. I want to change my life. I want to take my life to the next level. I want to never have to worry about money again for the rest of my life. Let's do this. So I would encourage you, if you really are serious and you want financial freedom, take action. That's where it all starts. It all starts with you just throwing your hat over the wall, trusting the people that have already done this, guys. I was a millionaire when I turned 35 years old. I'm just sharing these strategies now with other people so that they can become financially free, right? Because that's my goal. My goal is to create 100 millionaires. That's what I want to do, right? So I really do this genuinely from my heart to help other people because I had some great mentors, right? And I want to be that person for other people so that they can transform their lives, so that they can have a life of freedom too. That's called the ripple effect. Imagine being that ripple in your community, that ripple in your church, that ripple that's 18 or 19 years old that wants to affect positive change for people that are graduating from high school. You could be that person. You could be that person. You could be the person that completely changes people's lives with the information that you learned from me. How about that? And it starts to create the ripple effect. So get back to the person that invited you to this particular call. Take action. I look forward to being able to work with you personally, and I look forward to meeting you, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. So take action and have a great day.